Hey guys, welcome to another episode of All About the Music. Very exciting. I'm going to take this off. I'm not wearing backwards clothes. Okay. Very excited to have my very first episode about hip hop and rap. And today we're going to go over, in my opinion, the best rappers in the game. This is my personal ranking and some of my honorable mentions. I haven't officially ranked them yet, but I'm very excited to talk about something other than rock and roll on my channel. So we're gonna just jump right in here to my favorite rappers of all time. Okay, starting at the bottom and working our way up to the best. Okay, we are going to jump right in with coming in. They're on my list of favorites, but they're way at the bottom. The Beastie Boys. Okay, I really loved some of their highlights. I actually loved "To the Five Boroughs" is one of my favorite rap albums. Really enjoyed that one. Came out in like 2004 or 5. My next rap artist that I enjoy is Twiztid. They are sort of an offshoot of the Insane Clown Posse group. There's some friends of those. Missy Elliott is coming in next. R. Kelly is coming in right above Missy Elliott. Nelly is coming in next. Really enjoy some of Nelly's, particularly his earlier albums. Nas, actually very, very fond of Nas. I actually love his Untitled album, is one of my favorite hip-hop pieces of work of all time. I really enjoyed Nas a lot. Paradigm is sort of a lesser-known rapper. He took over Uncle Kracker's spot in Kid Rock's band when Uncle Kracker went solo. Paradigm, he's got a rap career that hardly anybody's ever heard of, but he's got some darn good bars. So he's kind of hard to find. I couldn't find him on the internet the last time I looked for him. So very underground rapper by Paradigm. Next up is Lil Wayne. People just thought it was a trip that I was sort of enamored with Lil Wayne for a period of time. When the Carter 3 came out, I was a huge fan of the Carter 3. Loved some of the tracks that actually got taken off of it. Play with Fire is one of my favorite songs ever. And it's on the digital releases of that album. It's not there anymore due to some unusual copyrighted issue with the lyrics or the music. But absolutely love some Lil Wayne. Very creative in a lot of his raps. Very interesting deliveries on his on most of his projects. Really like some Lil Wayne a lot. Jay-Z. Jay-Z was another one. It was a little bit hard to find his music online initially without some of it being behind a paywall, which I love Jay-Z, but I do not want to pay a subscription to his personal streaming services. So that kind of irritated me a little bit that Jay-Z's music, you absolutely have to pay to hear it. I did eventually find him on Spotify, but that was a little bit annoying. Made me like him a little less. But, you know, he's making money, so it is what it is. Next up is Black Eyed Peas. Kind of a guilty pleasure here. Some of their albums are not so great. I really want to check out their newest one. I didn't realize they were dropping an album this year, but apparently they just released a brand new one. So they're kind of hit or miss, but they're pretty, you know, overall pretty good creative hip hop group. Very different than some of these others. Insane Clown Posse. I know. They look like clowns. they are clowns, and we're just going to move on. Kanye West, despite some really wacky craziness going on with the man, I do feel like, for me, as someone who doesn't always listen to hip hop, I feel like Kanye West, at least in part of his careers, he was doing things that other rappers weren't doing, and he was being a little more creative than a lot of other rappers of his time period and of his era. And I still feel that way today, even though I haven't been a fan of his last couple of albums. Kanye West, he's original. He's original, and he has an interesting sound. So really loving some Mr. West. Next up is MC Lars, which is a sort of a nerd rapper. Does some very interesting lyrical word plays in his music. And we are now in my top 2 favorite rap artists of all time. You guys ready? Coming in at number 2, strong number 2. And basically, it's one album that just, whoa, D12. And it is all 100% due to D12 World. The artwork, the lyrics, everything about that album is just perfect, in my opinion. One of the best rap albums, one of the best music albums of all time, in my opinion. Whether it be Eminem or any of the other rappers on the entire project, it's just fire. It's fire. The whole thing's fire. And this leads us to my number 1 favorite rapper of all time. I wasn't expecting this looking at my list, but it's there. I'm going by strictly the numbers, the percentages of how much of their discography I like. And sitting at the top is Eminem. He is, in fact, my favorite rapper of all time. So yeah, pretty very impressive discography, even with some of the weak albums that he's put out. Just some of his works are just some of the best raps out there, despite what you may think of him. Now I don't think he's that strong of a performer live, but as somebody who, I make music and I mostly do studio recordings, I get it. Sometimes you can't do things on the stage that you can do while sitting in front of a computer. And a lot of people think that's bad. I don't. I feel like Eminem is a sincere artist, and I feel like a lot of what he has said has been groundbreaking. And whether you agree with him or disagree with him, he's entertained a lot of people, and he's made a lot of money doing it. So this has been a lot of fun talking about my favorite hip-hop. We're going to do some more of these genre videos. If you want to like and subscribe, I'm going to be going through rock and roll, hip-hop, pop, country, classical, jazz, blues, noise rock, anti-music, whatever I feel like doing. But today's video is hip-hop, right? And like and subscribe, please. But we're going to do some honorable mentions for some of the rap artists or hip-hop artists that I have not ranked into my list of my favorite musicians. So if you want to stick around for this, we're going to do the bonus round, the bonus track of honorable mentions for rappers. Okay, Tyler, the Creator. As you can see by my top rappers, I like the strange people, the unusual rappers. And Tyler, the Creator, from what I've heard so far, he's one of the most creative rappers out there. Just very unique lyrical stylings. T.I., a pop rapper for sure, but I really I enjoy the production of T.I.'s music. Just a lot of fun to listen to a T.I. song, even if maybe the lyrics aren't so great, maybe the beats aren't so great, but the whole package, pretty dang good. Okay, so T.I., pretty awesome. Run DMC, classic band, rap rap trio, and they deserve the respect that they get for being one of the earlier rap acts to really blow things up. B.O.B. Really, I haven't heard a lot of B.O.B., but I've enjoyed most of what I've heard. I've heard a lot of features. I've got a few songs by him by himself, and they're just a lot of fun. Really like B.O.B. Twista. I enjoy Twista's delivery. He's one of the fastest spitters out there. Moving on to probably who I think, at least in terms of vocals, is one of the best rappers, but I haven't ranked him because he doesn't have a discography of his own. Skinhead Rob from the Transplants. If you're not familiar with Skinhead Rob, look up some Transplant songs. Madness by the Transplants. Best rap song ever in the history of the world. Skinhead Rob. Ludacris is another favorite rapper of mine. Jadakiss. Absolutely. Again, it's that Jadakiss has something where he seems different than other rappers. He seems he's got his own flavor, his own sound, and he's very unique. Juvenile. I enjoy a lot of Juvenile. Lil Jon. Very smart guy. Very smart guy. Nicki Minaj. I do enjoy her weirdness, her weird, strange, bizarre take on music. I was just watching the music video for Anaconda last night. Very, very cool. Very cool. Trick Daddy. I enjoy Trick Daddy a great deal. Young Jeezy is another favorite. Would like to check out the rest of his work. Young Jeezy, A$AP Rocky. I'm not extremely familiar with A$AP Rocky, but I am interested in hearing more. Cypress Hill. They kind of had some crossover success doing some things with some rock artists, and is a lot of fun. I always love to hear the guys from Cypress Hill, whether it be on a feature or their own music. Cypress Hill is just banging. Some kind of heavy metal, some punk rock sounds from the rap group Cypress Hill. The Game. Absolutely love The Game, partnering with Lil Wayne. If you know the song, go find it. It's a lot of fun. And I'm grinding till I'm grinding. They say you ain't grinding till you die. Lord, you done so many of my people. I'm still wondering why you haven't taken my life. My life. Like, what the heck am I doing right? My life. My life. My life. What the heck am I doing right? Not YouTube videos. I'm doing them completely wrong. Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park is another one. And finally, this is a good one to end the list on, DMX. I actually I'm here in South Carolina, and I hear a lot of people around town running into DMX as he gets himself into trouble in our local bars around here in South Carolina. And it's really funny, and I hear stories like that all the time. I've had probably 2 or 3 friends, coworkers, where they said, I was out last night having a drink at the bar, and DMX was in there throwing down, having a good time. And he's just hanging out with people. So he's done some crossover stuff. I've got a few songs in my music collection of DMX with Marilyn Manson. Kind of a cool crossover. So yeah, that's been my list of the greatest rappers of all time. I kind of want to, if you guys want to leave some comments or whatever, message me or whatever about some rappers that I need to check out. If I am, I'm really digging Eminem, D12, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Nas, Nelly, Missy Elliott. Give me some rappers that I need to hear if this is my taste in music. And again, like the weird ones like Tyler the Creator, Lil Wayne, Twista, Jada Kiss, really, Nicki Minaj really does it for me most of the time. But yeah, like and subscribe and give me some rap suggestions of what I should be listening to when I spend my listening time listening to rap. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.